Are you tired of seeing your competitors dominate online while you're struggling to get noticed? Well, buckle up because I'm about to show you how to run Google Ads that will flood your local business with high quality leads in just 90 days. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Guy and I'm a Google Ads specialist. I've helped over 100 local businesses generate leads and increase their yearly revenue using Google Ads with the exact strategies I'm about to show you today. Just last month, I helped a small roofing company generate 58 leads, roofing leads, that resulted in 80K worth of revenue for them. So here's what I'm going to cover in this video: how to set up a successful Google Ads campaign, craft some great, amazing ad copy, and also find the right keywords that's going to bring in the high quality leads. So by the end of this video, you're able to launch a successful Google Ads that will bring in high quality leads for your local business. So if you're ready to take your local business to the next level, let's hop into it. All right, so now we're in Google Ads. Go ahead and put your phone up, put the devices up, get your notepad out, and pull up your laptop and go ahead and get your Google Ads account ready so we can set this thing up. All right, so the first thing you want to do is figure out the goal that you want. Do you want more calls? Do you want more forms? Of course, that's what most local business owners and businesses want. So that's what we're going to tailor our ad copy and our campaign for. So let's go ahead and hit new campaign here, set up a new campaign. So what is the campaign objective? Of course, you have sales, leads, website traffic, app awareness, local visits, and no goals guidance. So we're looking for leads here. So let's go ahead and click the leads here. And then we want to set up our conversion tracking. I'm not going to go too far in depth in that video, but there should be a conversion video right at the top that you can click on and you can watch after the video. So we're going to hit continue here. And then now we want to set up the campaign type. So we have search, performance max, demand gen, display, shopping, and video. And so with the local lead generation, we want to get the highest intent searches. So with that being said, the best practice or the best campaign literally for this will be a search campaign. So we're going to select search here. So now you can select which goal you'd like to reach, which is website visits, phone calls, store visits. Of course, it'll be website and phone call. So you can put your website name here and also your phone number here. And I can just skip. And then, of course, you want to name the campaign. So the example that I'm creating today is a roofing campaign. And so I'll just say roofer, the ABC is the company name, search. So that's what I'm going to call this campaign. And then I hit continue again. And so now we're going to set up what is the bidding strategy we want to focus on. So are we focused on conversions, conversion value, which is mainly like e-commerce, and then clicks and impressions? Well, since we don't have conversion data already set up inside of the campaign, so the main thing we want to set up now is just to optimize for clicks at the very first few weeks. And then once we start to get the conversions rolling in, the calls and the leads, then we can switch over to telling Google, hey, Google, let's optimize for conversions now. I want more calls. I want more leads. All right. So I'm going to hit clicks here, and you can set up a max bid limit. So you can put a bid cap on this. It depends on the keyword research that you've done so far. If we go into the keyword research tool real quick, a little bit after this, I can show you like what's the average cost per click that you're going to pay for. Usually in the roofing industry, especially in the US, it's usually around $30 upwards to $50 depending on the competition. But for this campaign, I'm going to set the bid limit to $30 cost per click. And we'll hit next. All right, so now we have the campaign network, and we have the search network and the display network. Now these two networks, they bring in the most irrelevant traffic you could ever ask for as far as marketing on Google Ads. But search network, it does bring in some results, but I would say let's check both of these off. The display network just puts your ads all over like blog sites and whatnot, and they just bring in tons of impressions, which drives down your click-through rate, and then your ad is like, it just has a poor score, and your ad rank, it just goes downhill from there. So don't start off with these two networks, or just don't start out with either of these networks, especially the display network here, especially this one. All right, so now we're setting up the location. So I'm gonna say this roofer is located in Dallas. So you can select what location you want your ads to show up for. So since I selected Dallas for this roofer that we're setting up for, so we're gonna set up the location for roofing. And so as you can see right here, we're highlighting all of Dallas here. But then it's like the main thing I ask my clients is like, what's the max you're willing to travel for a low service? And usually they'll say like maybe 10, 15 miles. And so with that being said, I would say put the radius targeting for the maximum amount of miles that you're looking to go for if you're going to get a minimum amount service. So we're going to put a 15-mile radius around Dallas here. Hopefully that makes sense. If it don't, just leave me a comment and I'll clarify it for you. So now we have a 15-mile radius around Dallas. And so let's say the roofer is actually located here. Then there's some cushioning as far as like where he could service these areas and like sub areas as well. So let's hit save. And so the next thing we want to make sure, especially when you're doing location targeting, is go into the location options and set the option to presence. This is people in or regularly in your included location. And so what that means is these are people that are actually searching for a roofer near me, roofer in Dallas, roofing service in Dallas. But if we set it to presence or interested in, this is showing your ad to people that are outside of Dallas or outside of Texas. And you're just wasting ad spend. You're just throwing money at the fan. And so this is one of the major issues that I see a lot of local businesses or local business owners campaigns start out with. They're set to presence or interest in the location option. So let's set this thing to people in. Of course, the language is going to be in English. If you're in, for example, Texas, some people speak Spanish, some people speak English. You can create a campaign specifically for Spanish. I haven't really seen those campaigns perform as well as the English-speaking ones, but it's worth the test. So what I'm about to show you in the rest of this video, if you can speak English and type English fluently, just replicate what this whole video is showing, and you should see the same results. All right, so now we're going to hit more settings right here. And it's basically giving you more options as far as like when you want your ad to serve and what time of day. So usually you can set a start and end date, but I don't really recommend. You can just pause the campaign when you want your ads to not show. But as far as the ads schedule here, we can set up to like only show like Monday through Friday between, let's say 9 and 5 a.m. You definitely want your ads to be active when you have someone that can answer the phones and respond to like leads that are coming in, whether it's a phone call or a form submission. Because if you're not able to get a hold of these leads within the first 5 minutes when they come through, they're going to be gone. They're going to be off to the next roofer or the next plumber or whatever service you're looking to target using Google Ads. So like I said, you definitely want to hit those people before they jump ship. They're going to hit next right here. So this is Google Ads keyword and asset generation. This is basically like Google AI. What is it? Generative AI tool that they have now. Basically all you have to do is just put in URL to your website, and it makes you like headlines, keywords, and descriptions for your ads and assets. But if you really want hyper-targeted ads, I don't recommend doing this at the jump. Maybe do this later on when the campaign is live, and then you can maybe test out some generative AI ad copy and keywords that they're bringing in. So for right now, I'm going to hit the skip button. So now we're going to set up an ad group, and inside the ad group, you have your keywords and your ads. And so that's what we're going to do here. So for this ad group right here, I'm going to name it Roofing Dallas. And so within Google Ads structure, I like to start out with an ad group that is solely based on like location. And so it would be like one ad group would be Dallas, Roofing Dallas, and then the other one would be like Roofing Irving, and so forth, so forth. I'm gonna show you a quick example of that real quick before we move on. All right, so here's a quick example of the campaign structure that I was talking about. So you have the campaign right here that we just created, which is the roofer campaign, search campaign. And then you have the ad groups inside of the campaign, which are these right here. And so you have location 1, which would be like Dallas, Irving, and maybe let's just say Chattanooga or something. I know it's probably not in Texas, but I'm just making a example. And so each ad group will be a location, and inside of those ad groups will be keywords that basically talk specifically to the user that's searching for roofing Dallas. And then inside of the ad group we have the ad, and so the ad copy will definitely be saying like roofing Dallas or your local roofer in Dallas. So it makes it basically hyper targeted, and it's super relevant to the user, and they're more likely to click those ads and more likely to call and fill out the form on your landing page as well. So let's hop back into Google Ads. Let's finish this thing up because I know y'all ready to get this campaign launched so you can get those leads coming in. All right, so now we're back in Google Ads. Right now, we're going to put the keywords that are relevant to the ad group that we're creating. So like I said, this is the Roofing Dallas ad group. And so right now we're going to add in some Roofing Dallas keywords that are specific to the user. So if I hit paste here, we have Roof Repair Dallas, Roofer Dallas, Roofing Service Dallas, Roofing Company Dallas, and Roofing Contractors Dallas. You can see the pattern here. We're basically wanting our ads to show for people that are searching for these type of keywords. And then of course you have match types, and match types basically gives you like leeway on like, do you want your ads to show up to any and everybody? Do you want your ads to show up for like variation of a keyword? Or do you want your ad to show up for specifically for people that's searching for a roofing company in Dallas? So you have a broad, which is like our ads will show up for any and everything. Instead of Roofing Repair Dallas, keyword could show up for something like how to become a roofing repair business, and it's hella irrelevant. So we're not going to put our ads, our keyword match type at broad. I'm basically wanting to focus on phrase and exact match. So phrase is basically allowing your ad to show up for different variations of this keywords that I have here. So start with the roof repair Dallas here. And so your ad could show up in phrase match for like affordable roof repair in Dallas. That's very specific, and it's targeting the people we want to show our ads for. So we're definitely wanting to use either phrase or exact match. Phrase is more loose, but it's going to show keywords it's going to show your ads towards people that are more likely to click on the ad, but it's still in the range of what you're looking for. Exact match is what it is, exact match. So they're going to be searching exactly what these keywords are. If you have a tight budget, you probably want to start with exact match, but over time you might have to loosen it up with phrase match just to get some more clicks and impressions coming in. So as of right now, we're going to set these to phrase match. So what I usually do is just go to a website called keywordwrap.com, and I just take all the keywords that I'm going to put in this local ad group and head over to Keyword Wrap. I paste it here, and then I hit wrap keywords, and then have all the different types of match types. So right now we're looking to start with phrase match. So we find a phrase match, and phrase match has the quotations on the ends, on both ends of it. So I'm going to hit copy here, go back to Google Ads, delete, and paste. So that's basically the gist of determining which phrase match you want to start with. So like I said, start with phrase. If you have a tight budget, let's go with exact. You ain't trying to waste that budget. All right, so let's move on. So now we have the ad copy here. And so I'm going to break down like different elements of it. So of course you have the final URL, which is where you're going to put like landing page URL. You don't want to send your traffic to a website. Please don't do it. Unless your website looks like a landing page on each page of the website, try it out. But just start with a landing page. You can use Unbounce, Landingy. You can create a landing page on WordPress using the Mentor plugin. So there's different ways you can do it. But like I said, just start with a landing page. Don't waste your time and money on that. And so we have the landing page. We got the path URLs. And so in the paths, you definitely I want to use some of the keywords that you have. So like, I'll just put like repair here. So when people see your ad, they know that that's what it is. And I'll just put like random URL here, see if that works. I'm not sure. I cannot get this together. Just give me 1 second. It's colon dot. And put the S on there because they be tripping. So we're gonna say www. Let's say roofer BC. Then you can see right here on the side, it'll say rooferabc.com roof repair. And so someone typed in roof repair Dallas and they see roof repair. That's going to get bolded and they're more likely to click because it kind of their attention because they see the keyword that they typed in. So now scroll down. So we have headlines here. And so Google gives you 15 headlines that you have to fill out. Then they give you 4 descriptions. And so what I recommend is if you don't feel like doing all 15, which I recommend, but if you don't feel like it, I'll say the minimum would be 7. And that's enough to give Google to basically like different variations and combine the headlines and the descriptions so that it matches and makes sense to the user. And that's basically what this is a responsive search ad. And so you have the 15 headlines and the 4 descriptions. And it's basically like jumbling up different combinations and then it'll show it to the user. And if that works, then it'll keep doing it again and show it to the user. And if that works, they click on the ad and they call or they fill out the form. It indicates that Google like, hey, this is a high quality ad. Let's keep showing it and it'll test it against itself with other different variations. That makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling this out with some headlines and descriptions here. You can follow along with me. So we got local roofing service. We got serving Greater Dallas. Let's see what else I got. Roof removal and replacement. Then you want like unique selling points or some benefits and features. So they got fully insured or warranted. And next one would be like best price guarantee. And then a call to action. Call now for a free quote. So different variations of this, 7 to 15 headlines, and then some with like the actual keyword in it. And then, like I said, features and benefits of the business, call to action, and a unique selling point. And then let's scroll down and let's put in some descriptions here. So I got 2 descriptions I want to paste in here. And this one says, our team is experienced and efficient and ready for service. Call for a free estimate. And the next one we have is basically almost the same things, just worded differently. All right, looking to replace an old or damaged roof. We provide free inspections on site and on-site estimates. So I might have to fix this because it's over the character limit. Google only gives you 90. So let's see how we can fix this here. So I revamped the headline description that I had. So now it says looking for, come on, get out the way. It says, looking to replace an old or damaged roof. We provide free on-site inspections. Call now. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Sounds good, don't it? All right, so let's move on. And so now we have ad extensions that you can add to the ad. So you got site links, call outs, and different other types of ad extensions as well. I'm going to go more in depth in that later on in the video. Right now, let's finish up this ad copy. So it looks like we're done, honestly. And so let's hit done. So you can see that we have the ad right here. And what I do recommend is that you make 2 different variations of ad copy. So instead of just one right here, you want 2. And that allows you to kind of split test which one works the best. Maybe one could be this unpinned. I mean, you can pin headlines. I didn't even show you guys that. So you can pin the headlines. You can put it in the first position, second position, and third position. And so from there, you could test out like ad copy that's not pinned and one that's fully pinned. You can pin all of these at the first or second or third and see how that works. Maybe give it like maybe 2 weeks to test. And if you see one is working better than the other one, keep it, pause the other one, and then make another variation of that and just keep split testing along while the campaign is going. And what that does is increases your ad rank, increases your click-through rate, and lowers your cost per click over time. And of course, if the winning ad copy is getting you more leads at a lower cost, optimizing like crazy. So you're going to get more leads over time. I don't know what else to tell you. So let's move on. So we made the ad copy. Now let's hit next here. So now it's the budget. We got to figure out how much we want to spend per day, how much we want to spend per month. If you're in roofing, it can get expensive. I ain't gonna lie to you. It can get expensive. I recommend spending close to at least a little over $5,000 a month on roofing. But if you have a different service, line of service, a local service, it may be cheaper. Or you're in like rural area, it could be cheaper. You have less competition, so you won't have to spend $5,000. But that's where the keyword research comes into play, and you're able to know how much a keyword is costing you. You definitely want to get at least 10 clicks per day, and wherever that adds up to as far as like cost per click in that area, depending on like demand and competition, that's where it's at. So that's why I don't even try to guess. I just say 5,000 for roofing, especially if you want to have enough time to gather data and also be able to optimize that data for better results in the upcoming months while you're managing the account. And so at 5,000 a month, that would be, let's see, 166 a day. So let's set the budget to $166. We'll say 165. So 165 per day, and then hit next. All right, so now we're ready to publish this bad boy. So we got all the things that we need set for this campaign. Of course, like that, you might have to, in another video, we'll put it here or in the description on like how to set up like version tracking, where there's calls or form submission. But in this video, we're just doing how to create like campaign that's gonna get you the leads that you're looking for, put it that way. And so we're ready to publish. I highly recommend just going through all these settings and making sure they're set. So like name of the campaign, you're good. The goal, we want leads. Bid strategy, which is maximize clicks. The network, we don't have search partners or the display network checked. We're targeting Dallas, English, no broad match keywords. No, please don't do it. And then we have our ad set to 9 to 3 p.m. Maybe we can go up 2 more hours here. Hit next, skip. I'm mad at it makes you do all this over again. All right, now we're back to where we're at. Okay, so I tried to put 9 to 5. Anyway, so 9 to 4 p.m. And then you have the keywords. We have 6 keywords total, which are our location-based keywords. So roofing, repair, Dallas. And then we have the ad copy. You definitely want to put 2 in there. I only put 1 just for the sake of this video. And then we set the budget to $65 per day, which is around $5,000 a month, which is what I recommend if you're a roofer and you want to use Google Ads. That's how much you're going to need to start with, depending on the location. I'll say that. And then we're going to hit publish. Then you'll get this message here that's saying like ad will be live after review. It takes 1 to 2 days for your ad to be under review and go live. Depending on if you have campaigns already set in the account, it might just take like an hour or 30 minutes or so. But this is a fairly new account. This is my test account, honestly. So it's going to say this all the time. All right, so let's hop back into Google Ads and I'll go over the ad extensions, and then that should be it for you guys. All right, so from here, you want to go to assets, the asset button, and then you have a wide range of assets, which I think they changed their name to assets, but we used to call it ad extensions. And so here are the list of ad extensions you have. You have business name, business logo, site link, headline descriptions. You can use this for like promos and stuff. Call outs, structure snippets, a call extension, which is you want to, when they see your ad and then they'll see like actual phone call thing. You know what? Let me just show you a quick example of this instead of me trying to just tell you about it. Hold on. All right, so these are some examples of like ad extensions. So you have call out here. And so basically what the call out extension does, it's just different like features and benefits of your business, unique selling points, just stuff you want to call out. And so this is right here. And then the site links are right here at the bottom as highlighted. And what that does is like it's just showing like different specific parts of your landing page or your website. Like I said, we want to do landing pages around here. So when they click into this, it'll just scroll down to that section of the landing page if you have it set up correctly. And then the call extension is that little phone call button. You just click it. It's a click to call. And when someone calls this and you answer the phone, it's a conversion, which is like easiest way to get a conversion on Google Ads, just about. And then you have your location extension. If you have a Google My Business and you link it to Google Ads, your location for the business will show up here. and people will know like how far they are from it or whether you're open or if you're 24 hours. You got the image extension right here. You can like go pictures of your business, like before and afters, or like just of you doing a job, or just a picture of the actual building so people can know like that looks familiar. And then you have structure snippet, which is like different variations or different services that you provide. And so right now for this example, we have services, and then we have like what the types of services you have. I believe this one is set up wrong, but this is just a screenshot of like competitor. But where it says services and then the rest of these, it will say like just lawn care. So like landscaping, lawn care, ouch, replacement or something like that. It just say the different services. And then we have promotion extension, and you have like a promotion extension. You can like promote like different deals or specials that you have available for your business, which is what I recommend because people like deals and specials. So it's kind of like needing them to click on the ad, and hopefully the deal and special is on the landing page. So when they see that on both the ad and the page, they're more likely to call and fill out the form, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, that's the ad extension. I really don't have to go too far in detail with that. So I'm glad you guys made it to the end. If you're a local business owner, you're looking to like create this for yourself, go ahead. You got two options right here now. You can either do it for yourself or you can hire an expert to actually do it. And so, like I said, I'm a Google Ads expert. I can build this out. And what that looks like is like process. You can click the link down below and you can book a strategy call with me where I'll do like market research, the keyword research, or I find the keywords that actually get you the high quality leads from the Google Ads campaign. And then I'll create like landing page that I was talking about, not the website, the landing page, okay? And then we'll build out the campaign and do the conversion tracking where I'm tracking phone calls, form submissions, and we're also sending you like mails and text messages when the leads actually come through so you can follow with them right then and there. We ain't got time to waste. We want to get to this money, okay? And then once we have all this set up, the calls will just start rolling in. The form submissions will get filled out. So just click the link down below and then schedule a free strategy call with me. I have some time on my calendar. This calendar looks empty because I'm booked. But if you see this blue circle here, click it. Find a time that makes sense for you, and then let's talk. Let's see what we can do. Let's make some magic. Let's get these leads coming in. Their revenue increasing every year. And thank you for watching this video. If it helped, leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and the next video. Peace.